Hey guys, it's Brigitte Lindberg, and I was just writing this huge long post for our team page after the national coach call this morning. I wanted to share a few thoughts, and after the post becomes like this long, I started thinking I really should just make a video because this is getting really long. So we just listened to a couple of top coaches share what they are doing to help their challengers become coaches and stuff. And I had two thoughts. One is that we really do need to help these challengers see success. I have a couple coaches who feel like they're frustrated with their coaches because they're not moving forward. And it just really hit me strong that I'm like, you know, we really need to help one another see success physically, and then you're motivated. Then you're on fire because you want to share this. So if you have some coaches who you feel are maybe not running with this the way that they should, send them a message and ask them, you know, if they're happy with their own results, because a lot of times people are still working on their own transformation, and even your discount coaches, and even if you feel like, oh, they've had great success, well, maybe they're not happy yet. And so really help that. I feel like one of the books that I've been reading, this book, has been awesome. This has been like basically the format that I'm using for my 10-day clean eating challenge group. And I actually feel it's going really, really well. But this has so many good tips and advice. And if you're following this, you're going to see results. And if you share this with your challengers and share this with your discount coaches, they are going to see results too. So Shakeology helps, but it's not it's not Phetermine. I mean, it's not going to help someone if they're eating junk on the side, you know, and they think, oh, well, I'm only eating a 100-calorie snack pack, so I'm going to be okay. Well, counting calories isn't good enough. So make sure you're helping people see results, and I encourage you to read that book, all of you guys to read that book and to share that with your challengers and help them. The second thing is that I do want to do a new coach webinar this week. So Thursday, we are going to have a new coach webinar. Now with this, I think that you guys should advertise this on your page and advertise for new coaches. Now, even if you're a new coach yourself, or you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm not making $1,000 a month. Like, how do I share that? Like, I've seen so many coaches say, you know, me and my team, so many people on my team, we are doing this, you know. Share the success of your team. People want to be associated with those who are having success, and I'll tell you right now, every single one of you are a part of a very successful team. So take advantage of that and tell people like who your upline is and market that and advertise for coaches. There are two parts of this business. There's the challengers, that you're helping your challengers, and you're help building a team. So you need to talk about both of them on your Facebook page and not solely focus on challengers and then wonder why you don't have any coaches. Yes, you do find coaches from your challenge groups, but there are a lot of people who are looking for businesses, looking for a way to turn their life around and find financial freedom. So I have found a lot of coaches on this team by advertising for coach boot camps. So that leads to my next point, that just a few words on new coach boot camps. Now, I like the idea of new coach boot camps for a couple reasons. One, it gives people a deadline. Just like challenge groups where you are inviting them to participate in something, it's just kind of an easier transition, you know, instead of saying, you know, I don't know. It just really helps people to be like, hey, I'm doing this boot camp and been thinking about you being a coach, like you really should apply to be a part of this. And it gives people a deadline, just like in challenge groups. They have to say yes or they have to say no, and you get to move on. So I like the new coach boot camps because, you know, they're either in or they're out, you know. And so just like challenge groups, that's how they work. Now, you can do new coach boot camps any way you want to do. Let me just share my experience, and you can choose whatever you want. Now, Lindsay Matway put together this new coach boot camp series kind of thing where there's a video every day and an assignment, and I was using that as well. And many of you were in that new coach boot camp that I've done, and done a few of those that way. And I feel like it went well for a few days, but then I feel that people got overwhelmed with all the videos. So if someone went out of town or they weren't able to watch one of the videos each day, then they got a new video and then a new video, and they got overwhelmed. So I feel that it kind of set people up for failure in a way. And when you do that with your new coaches, it's very fragile because you want them to taste success. You don't want them to taste failure at the beginning. So I feel that it was tricky in that way. So what I ended up doing, and this is what Lindsay Matway is doing, this is what Scotty Hobbs is doing, and this is what I'm doing. I put them in a new coach group, and I put all of the videos in a document, and it's segmented up in the days. So there's day 1, day 2, day 3, the assignment, and a video link. And all of them, I just tell people, go through this at your own pace. Now, what's great about that is this shows me, like when I see someone posting in the group, here's my answers for day 2, here's my answers for day 3, that tells me that this is someone who deserves my attention and deserves my time. So I appreciate and I love and I value all of my coaches, but if somebody's not ready to run with this and they're not ready to give this attention every single day, then I know that I can't give them my attention every single day because I only have so much time. So I work with the willing, I work with those who are in a position where they can run with this. And so I'm putting them in a boot camp, and seeing who participates and who does it is a good way for me to gauge if that person is worth my time. So with that though, be careful because everyone is different, every personality type is different, and some coaches just don't do well in that environment. So don't write people off ever either. I've had several coaches who wouldn't do anything for a long time, and then they had that aha moment. They needed to work through emotional issues. They needed to work on their own transformation. And then when they were ready and they go for it. And so yeah, don't ever write anybody off. But anyways, so that's what I'm doing with those new coach boot camps. And I feel that advertising for those on your page is important if you want to build your business. So listen to the National Coach Call to also see how you get coaches from your challengers. And we'll do a new coach webinar this Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I understand that that's late for you guys, and I'm sorry. I am on the West Coast, and the people I'm having help me this week are also on the West Coast. So kind of have to do what works for us. So I hope that's okay. It will be recorded though, so you can share that link with somebody. So start inviting for coaches and make sure that you're helping your coaches and your challengers see success physically, and hope that helps. So see you guys Thursday night. Okay? Thanks. Bye.